Start on the foundational planner. So the first thing you want to do inside your Trello board is go to this card. It's under part 2 and the foundational planner. Click on that. And then it'll bring you into here, and you'll click right here. This brings you to a Google spreadsheet. If you do not have a Google account, you can download it as a Excel. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to File. And like I said, you could download as an Excel if you wanted to, or you can make a copy. So we're going to make a copy, and then you're going to rename it. So you can name it anything you want. You could just get rid of this and leave it as the 2025 Effortless Content Creation System Social Media Marketing Planning Worksheet, or whatever makes sense. I am going to name it this so that I don't have too many of these just randomly in my drive, but you get the idea. Save it with something that you understand and can find again, because we will be coming back to this. All right, we're going to hit make a copy, and it'll just take it a couple seconds, and it'll start by opening us up to the strategy section. So in here, you can go ahead and fill out as much information as you have that you understand that you need. Okay, so this first part, the way I would do it if it was me, is I would start with my dream client, my target audience right here. Who am I trying to reach? What business goals is my social media marketing strategy trying to support? So for me, that would be growing my membership community. So what would my social media marketing goal be? I actually have a drop down menu in here for you guys. If none of these feel right to you, although these are the big ones, you can type over this. You don't have to use these if you don't want to. Mine would be increased brand awareness, and then more than likely building a community around my business. And then I would put in here, what type of content do I think would support this? And honestly, guys, if I wasn't sure, I might just go ask ChatGPT. Here's who I'm trying to reach. This is my business goal. What type of content would help me increase brand awareness? And then what metric would you track? Well, for brand awareness, if I click this, I'm probably going to either track like reach or increased followers or something along those lines. But you don't want to pick too many. So I've only given you two goals. That's it. So you want to pick something that makes sense for you. Then under here, I want you to fill out what platforms are you going to use. You can put your primary platform, all of your platforms, but this one here is important to the formula. So you want to put how many total platforms are you going to use, and underneath that, is the content going to be the same on every platform? If so, put 1. But if you have 3 platforms and you're going to be doing 5 posts a week and they're all going to be different, you're going to want to put the number of platforms in here. So if you've got 3 and they're all different, you put 3. Yes, I realize this can get complicated. Try to keep it as simple as possible, because it'll fill this part out for you and help you get a good idea of your commitment level. So if you're not super good with formulas, you can ask me to change this up a bit if you need. So right now, these formulas, when you fill this out, so let's say I'm going to be using 5 posts a week, and I'm going to be doing 2 platforms and they're all the same. It fills this out and it says it's going to take me 110 minutes a week. So that's, just under 2 hours. 2 hours a week to do 5 posts. That is based on, you know what? Where is it? I didn't fill this part out. Hold on one second, please. How many of those are going to be graphics? So I'm going to say 3 of them are graphics. 2 of them are videos. I don't know how to do math, apparently. We'll do 1 and 1. 1 video, 1 image. Something like that. So there we go. That makes more sense. So now the creation time is in here, and it wasn't a second ago. So 165 minutes a week. And this is the total for the month. So pick which one you're going to do. Are you going to do it monthly, or are you going to do it weekly? If you're going to do it weekly, then you would delete the monthly and vice versa, okay? I'm going to leave the formula in there, not to confuse the crap out of you, but some of us will plan and create our content weekly. Some of us will do this monthly. So whatever makes the most sense for you guys. I do expect, or not expect, but most of us will take about an hour a month to plan out our content. So whatever makes sense for you here. Okay? So that helps you get an idea of what you need to set aside for each week and each month. If you're good with formulas and you're like, oh, I'm definitely going to need more than 5 minutes per post or whatever, you can come in here and play with these. But if you're not, don't mess with them. Don't mess with them. I kind of put the average time here so maybe you can figure out what's happening. Or it's relatively simple math, right? Then underneath here is your content pillars. Again, we're going to be using AI, and it can help you figure this out. Once you've said, hey, this is who I'm trying to reach, and these are my goals, what should my content pillars be? You can ask ChatGPT, and it will give you a really good idea. So don't stress out about these, but having this information will make it easier for you to stay on plan. Okay. Then the main tab is the plan tab. This is where we're going to spend most of our time. The left-hand side is where I want you to start. If you start messing around over here, you'll see there's formulas, and you will lose your formula, and then it won't fill for you, and you'll be sad. So basically, what's going to happen is the first week of the month, so the first Wednesday, this one here, will fill right here for you, okay? I have got this filled in for you. If you go over here, see there's another one that's in the first week. So you just fill this in, and it will fill the rest of the year for you. What you want to do is decide, once you've got your content pillars, how often are you posting each one? If you're doing like a weekly quote, and it's every Monday, then you might come in here and put a quote on Monday, and a quote on Monday, and then another quote on, you get the point, right? Here. And this is just your foundational plan. Each month it's going to change up a little bit because you're going to have things like a monthly topic potentially, key dates, so birthdays, anniversaries, events, just things that are happening in your business that you need to be talking about. And then you'll probably have a few holidays and different things that you will want to include in your plan each month. So it's going to change. It will not always be the same, but having a foundational plan will allow you to know what you're posting when you have nothing to say, which is super beneficial. These two are hyperlinked over to different things so that you can get some inspiration. So feel free to take advantage of that. I am going to get these out of here. Well, this one's getting deleted, so I guess it doesn't matter. But you can see how these will fill in for you. Hold on. Okay, so now if I go back up, all of my Mondays have quote here. Now, let's say it's almost January and we're planning for this. I might come in to Monday and put my birthday. This is not my birthday, by the way. I'm a June baby, but let's see, birthday post. And then maybe this Monday is going to be a okay. So I might do that. I may or may not do that. So as we progress through this training, you'll figure out how you want to do this piece of it. But that gives you an idea, right? So we plan over here first. This is our foundational plan. It's for the whole year. You can tweak it as you go, but then each month as you're getting ready to plan out your content, you can come into that month and start typing over it, and this is what we're going to use to create your Trello list every month. So take that into account. All right, guys, then underneath here you have a couple things. I've already plugged in some different captions to help you with your ChatGPT. By the time you get into this, you probably won't even need these. You're going to be a pro, but it's there. Then there's tabs for different types of content. We'll talk about these as we get into our bulk creating and things like that. So you've got all of those here. I even created a tab where you can link to the templates you make if you want to. So they're there. Have fun with this and playing around. There's a few other things in here, but the main thing you want to understand is the plan tab. Start on the left-hand side.